Hey there everybody, welcome back. And it's been a month since I last uploaded. And you guys know all my excuses. I'm a very busy guy, but try to upload when I can. And as promised, as I said in the last video, I said I would review this for sure, the next video. And the review is going to be on the 2018 Safari Limited Dimetrodon. So I've got a lot to say about this figure, and I've got a lot to say about this species as a whole. I mean, this is one of the most iconic pre-dinosaur era species of all time, man. Like one of the most popular animals from the Paleozoic era. So Dimetrodon lived in the Permian, which is like a time period in the Paleozoic. So basically, right before the Triassic, I believe that's where the Permian was on the timeline. And it's got this massive sail, as you can see here, which I think people said the sail has been used to regulate blood temperature and other things, maybe for sexual display, for mates and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't know about the body temperature stuff. I mean, it's still debated because Dimetrodon is a synapsid, and so that means it's basically a cross between a mammal and a reptile. So is it more mammal or is it more reptile? You know, we don't know. But I first heard of this animal in the documentary Walking with Monsters, which is a part of the Walking With trilogy. Walking with Dinosaurs, Walking with Beasts, even Walking with Caveman, and then of course Walking with Monsters, which is like the Paleozoic era documentary. So probably the best one, in my opinion. I love that one. And yeah, it was first featured there in its first documentary, I believe. Yeah, I think that's where it started to get its recognition. And yeah, this is a very good figure, very nicely detailed. Now to talk about the definitive figure for the Dimetrodon, for like the best portrayal of Dimetrodon, I guess you could say, has to go to the companies Collecte and Safari Limited, as in accuracy and just overall like look. I mean, you have Papo, which made their Dimetrodon, which is pretty inaccurate. It's kind of based on the Walking with Monsters one, like the design and the body as a whole, which is now like outdated and inaccurate now. But it is still pretty cool. It has a movable jaw and very highly detailed. And then of course the Schleich. Schleich is more cartoony and just like for little kids. It's not really that good. And I don't know if PNSO has made one, but it is what it is. When you have Collecte and Safari Limited, they make the best Dimetrodons. I guess you could say the Collecte one is better because it is slightly more accurate and it has a movable jaw, but I still love this one. This one is pretty good size as well. And let's just get straight into the actual review of the figure itself. So the head here, so we've got 0 shrink wrapping, which is nice. See, the head's nice. All that scale detailing. You get the nostril that's just painted black. And the eye is also just solid black. And you got the underside there. The teeth, it has this notch right here, the top jaw, the notch right there. On the other side as well. Very, very powerful skull, very robust skull, as you can see. And the walking stance here, we have the position is almost like a Komodo dragon. You see like Komodo dragons walk like this. See the front view, like that. See all these skin flaps here and here as well. The body creases and musculature here. And then more skin flaps here. Which it just adds to the realism of the figure. And this is why these companies are just so good at what they do. You know, just creating highly detailed models. And the sail here, which is probably the most striking feature of the figure. Here we got this yellow here. I think, yeah, it's pretty much yellow, gold, and then this red right here. And it's basically just a pattern. And then here we've got this basically like gray or charcoal as it like fades into the sail and then we get the gold and red and gold there. And under here is like a brown. On the underside, you can see all the scales here. See, Dimetrodon 2018 Safari LTD. You see the feet have 5 toes on each foot. And yeah, you can see that. The tail here. Overall, very nice figure, as you can see here. I mean, you could do photography with these figures, you know, have them in dioramas, maybe outside, you go outside, put it in a landscape. It'll look very nice with this figure. Very realistic. And yeah, I mean, this figure is just pretty good. I guess the only thing that Collecte has above this is that it does have the movable jaw, and this one does not. Also, Collecte has a little bit more accuracy because there's tears in the sail, like tears. I think in the figure there's like holes here, and there's like a tear here and here. They say that that's what that's what the sail would have had, many holes and tears. Maybe due to fighting, or maybe it just formed that way. You can see the spines from the sail protruding out of the skin like that. Right there. It's very nice. Pretty cool. The Spinosaurus of the Permian, if you want to call it that. And yeah, this is just a pretty great figure. Very decent in price as well. This is a good option for price. I mean, we all know that Papo can get a little expensive, and other companies as well. And you know, Safari overall is just a pretty good budget option as well. But the Collecta one is, I think it's a little bit bigger. It's just because it's in their deluxe range. So I guess also that's another point that goes to them. But still, this is a very nice and reliable figure that you could just buy and have as your main Dimetrodon, because this is really the best. And yeah, this figure is just really great. Now, Safari has yet to make an Adaphosaurus, which was like the main prey of Dimetrodon. And I would like them to do that, because Collecta has done that. So you could have like, you know, Adaphosaurus hunted by Dimetrodon, which is pretty great. Adaphosaurus also was featured in Walking with Monsters. And yeah, that's gonna be the review for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And you know, if you like more content like this, just please return and watch more videos. I'll try to upload more frequently, because this is just, you know, it's crazy. I haven't uploaded in a month. First video in a month. Last video was in Christmas, so basically last year in 2023. But yeah, that's gonna be the review for today, guys, and hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.